What is up, everyone? I am BisharpBrawler and you are watching the 13th episode in the Road to 721 series. Today we're returning to Ubers after playing with Megamawal last video. We're playing with Landorus this time, which is a completely different Pokemon. There's nothing I can really come up with that Landorus and Megamawal both do. Nothing. Oh yeah, they can both one-shot Xerneas. I guess they can both one-shot Xerneas. Alright, but no. Landorus is a great wall breaker in Ubers. He's also, I believe, the most recent Pokemon to join Ubers after being banned from OU. He is simply too strong. He OHKOs pretty much everything in OU, or 2-hit KOs sometimes. And he is just a destructive force. In the Uber series, not quite as good, because there's a lot more bulk and a lot more things that can wall all of his moves. But he's still a force to be reckoned with, and you have to keep into account that he exists when you're playing him. Also very notable is that while Megamawal had a lot of trouble dealing with Primal Groudon, Landorus OHKOs Primal Groudon. And he outspeeds as well, unless Primal Groudon has max speed. And a positive nature, which is never the case. So Landorus is quite a good mon in the Ubers metagame. But he is very frail for an Ubers Pokemon. If you look at these stats, 89 HP, 90 defense and 80 special defense, that's very low for an Ubers mon. So he's probably going to get one-shot by everything. And his speed is the best in the world. It outspeeds walls, which are the things he needs to beat, because he's a wall breaker. So that's good. But it doesn't outspeed offensive mons, which means he cannot come in and revenge kill at all. And that is something this team struggles with very fast offensive mons, because I can't outspeed them at all. I can wall them, this team is pretty defensive, but I can't necessarily outspeed them. Now, Landorus is of course carrying the Life Orb. Thanks to Sheer Force, this item's the recoil gets negated, and it's another 1.3 damage modifier, which is just really nice. Boosts all of my moves, which is just awesome. Any choice item would work way less well on Landorus, because he's mixed attacking, so this is easily the best item for Lando. Sheer Force is of course the preferred ability. This is also the reason why this Landorus is not shiny, because hidden ability Landorus cannot be shiny. That's not released. Sand Force is by far the inferior ability. Unless you're fully physically offensive, maybe Sand Force would be better for if you face a Tyranitar. Your Earthquake gets powered up, but don't bother. Just use Sheer Force. Earth Power is the main stab move. That is what is capable of OHKOing Primal Groudon. Every variant of Primal Groudon gets OHKO'd by this Landorus. All of them. Fully specially defensive, I don't care, it's dead. Which is just amazing. Absolutely amazing. Such Wave is a coverage move that hits Xerneas and Clefable super effectively. Rock Slide is great coverage with Earth Power, hits the entire turn neutrally at least. And Knockoff is great utility in removing items, though it's not quite as good in the Ubers tier. Because Arceus forms are very common and you cannot knock off those plates. You cannot knock off Giratina's Gristie's Orb. You cannot knock off Mega Suns, you can't knock off Primal Orbs. There are just a lot of items you cannot remove, so it's not quite as good here, but it's still good. Still quite good. Now, for the EVs, I max out my special attack because I usually be clicking Earth Power. And I go with a Rash Nature because I'm not taking hits anyway. I don't want to give up my attack. And I raise special attack because that's the only way you're OHKOing every variant of Primal Groudon. Max speed, apart from that, because I want to make sure that I outspeed as many things as I can, even though it's not a lot anyway. I just want to outspeed as much as I can. And then 4 attack EVs to slightly up the power of Rock Slide and Knockoff. This Landorus hits really hard, but cannot take hits, pretty much. That is what this Landorus is all about. It comes in on a wall, fires an Earth Power, and gets the fuck out. That's the entire idea of the Landorus. Now, as I said, the Landorus is great at removing Primal Groudon. Landorus also hits Steel type super effectively with Earth Power, which means they get removed. He hits Poison type super effectively with Earth Power, meaning those get removed. Same thing goes for Fire types. So if there is one Pokemon that enjoys all that and can seriously win you games in Ubers, it's gotta be Xerneas. There's no reason to use anything but Xerneas in combination with Landorus. This thing appreciates everything Landorus does. Everything. Landorus removes all of Xerneas' checks. And it's so good. Once Landorus has done his job, you bring in Xerneas, you click Geomancy, and you just win. That's the dream. Doesn't always happen, but that's the dream. Geomancy is the obvious move. Thanks to a power herb that I'm also holding, I charge up in one turn and get just +2 in special attack, special defense, and speed. Moonblast is the main stat move that gets also boosted by Fairy Aura and becomes incredibly powerful. Thunder hits Ho-Oh most notably and does 2-hit KOs at +2. HP Ground 2-hit KOs Primal Groudon at +2, as well as Klefki. Now, I don't usually go for HP Ground or set up when Primal Groudon is still alive, even though I can 2-hit KO it because Primal Groudon can roar me or T-Wave me and then my sweep is stopped. So what I need to do, I need to weaken Primal Groudon to the point where he dies for HP Ground, or I just need to kill him with Landorus. Once he's gone, Xerneas sets up and wins. That's the dream, and it works every so often. The EVs are meant to make sure that Xerneas outspeeds walls and does as much damage as possible with Moonblast. The rest is thrown into HP and defense in not necessarily a very calculated way. The HP EVs do mean that I can switch into Stealth Rock as many times as I can. There's not really much else to say about this set. It's pretty standard. It puts in the work and can seriously win some games if I need to. Now, next up is Mega Sableye. This is the first time on this series that I'm using a Mega Evolution that is not the featured Pokemon. And that is because I need to beat Deoxys Attack and Mega Mewtwo, Y and X, with this Pokemon. This is my only way to deal with them. If this thing dies and they're alive, I lose. Straight up. There's nothing I can do to them anymore. And this is a Pokemon that got added to the team later. But it was necessary to beat those two. To beat those three, I guess. Because Mega Mewtwo Y and X are different Pokemon. I'm fully physically defensive to take hits from Deoxys Attack and Mega Mewtwo X as much as possible. Foul Play is a great tool to have against Deoxys Attack and Mega Mewtwo X because it OHKOs Deoxys Attack, it 2-hit KOs Mega Mewtwo X, and it OHKOs Mega Mewtwo Y. Will-O-Wisp burns Mega Mewtwo, burns powerful physical attackers, which is awesome, and there is some chick damage. And you may be like, yeah, well, Will-O-Wisp and Foul Play don't work together. They do, because as far as my testing tells me, that Foul Play does not care if the opponent is burnt or not. Sorry. It does the same damage either way, so I can just burn on the switch and then Foul Play them to death, which is really nice. Recover is reliable recovery, and Fake Out is something that I can use to just set up turn 1, or Mega Evolve turn 1, which is an incredible tool to have because that Magic Bounce is huge to get. I can switch it to Darkrai much safer because he puts himself to sleep. Suicide Leads are useless against the Sableye. Gengar can taunt me. All kinds of useful things that just make this Pokemon so great to have on this team. This Sableye set is incredibly powerful. This is my lead 99.9% of the time. There's a very rare situation in which I feel like I don't need Magic Bounce, but I kind of always want Magic Bounce just to be able to switch into statuses much better. Plus he becomes a hell of a lot more bulky after Mega Evolving. So I can just switch into moves much easier. When I do lead this thing, either I'm in a really good matchup and I click Will-O-Wisp for Foul Play. When I'm in a bad matchup, I just Mega Evolve Fake Out and then I go into the next Pokemon and deal with their lead then. But then I have at least gotten my Mega Evolution off, which is very, very important. Now, next up is, of course, Primal Groudon. You cannot really make a good Ubers team without this Pokemon. It is just so good. It's just amazing. It beats practically everything. Well, not everything, obviously, because Landorus beats it, but it's just so powerful. It gets rid of Xerneas' boost with Roar. It is capable of burning powerful physical attackers with Lava Plume. It hits quite hard with Precipice Blade, even with no investment. And Stealth Rock is just a great utility tool to have. I am specially defensive this time. I was physically defensive last time. This thing is my only way of dealing with Xerneas. And Xerneas is a threat to my team. A big threat. And this is my way of dealing with it. I come in, I roar it out, and then it's screwed because it can Geomancy again. So that's quite useful. This Primal Groudon has quite a bit of utility. But it's a pretty basic Primal Groudon set, honestly. Nothing really special to say about this. I'm just gonna go into the next Pokemon, really, because it's the most simplest Primal Groudon set there is. Next up is Giratina-Origin. Once again, another defensive Pokemon. As I said, this team is quite defensive. However, this thing can actually do some nice damage as well, as you can see by the special attack investment. Hex T-Wave is a great combination to essentially screw over any attacker, because I can T-Wave them and then just do a ton of damage with Hex. Draco Meteor is an incredibly powerful tool, as it OHKOs offensive Primal Groudon. Well, I can't really take much in return thanks to my Levitate, Ignore and Precipice Blades, and resisting his Fire-type stab. Defog is also a great tool to have when you have a Landorus on your team and a Groudon on your team that really don't like to be whittled down. Yeah, this thing is quite useful. It's my switch into Primal Groudon, pretty much. I don't like going into Landorus on the switch unless I really, really think he's gonna go for Precipice Blades. Then it's possible, but I usually don't. I try to get Landorus in for free on maybe because something died or whatever. But usually I bring in this thing on Primal Groudon because it beats it easily. As I said, Draco Meteor either OHKOs it or does a ton of damage. And possibly even 2-hit KO, even through the special attack drop. This thing hits really hard and it's quite bulky as well. It's really useful. Yeah, that's pretty much about it for this Pokemon, honestly. Don't have much to say about it. It cripples sweepers and wall breakers alike. It's just a great stop to many of the offensive Pokemon in Ubers. And now the final Pokemon is the Great Wall of Ubers, Lugia. This thing is so annoying. This thing is so incredibly annoying. I have won games with this because it stalls out 4 Pokemon. It is so annoying to deal with. It is stupid defensive. It barely does any damage, but that doesn't matter because it just toxics you and you can't do anything. It has multi-skill, meaning that if it roots up to full HP, you aren't actually doing any damage to it next turn. And it's just super annoying. It's also a secondary way of dealing with Xerneas, as I can Warwind it out. But that's only if rocks are not up, because then my multi-skill is intact. And, well, yeah, if rocks are up and it carries thunder, I'm dead. So I don't want these rocks up at all. I need them gone, pretty much. Toxic is, of course, a tool to whittle down my opponent's Pokemon. Roost is recovery. Ice Beam is used to do a lot of damage to Mega Salamence and Rayquaza. Not necessarily OHKO them, but there's a good chance. The speed investment is there to outspeed max speed base 100s and 105s. And the rest goes into HP and physical defense to be as bulky as possible. And that's the team. As you can see, this team is quite defensive, with really my only offensive Pokemon being Landorus and Xerneas. That's a great duo though, and they put in the work. Essentially the idea is to weaken the team with my bulky cores, eventually bring in Landorus, wall break some things, and then in the late game I bring in Xerneas and I try to win. That's the idea of the team. I'm gonna go into the next match now, and I will see you guys. For the first match of today, we're facing Yveltal, Xerneas, Primal Kyogre, Lugia, Genesect, and Nosepass again. We've seen this Nosepass before, I know exactly what it does. But I'm just gonna go lead Sableye, he leads Nosepass, which is 1,000,000% fine by me. I fake it out this thing, removing his threat completely. And where should that thing should at least be done. Otherwise his team seems pretty decent. My team actually functions quite well against the meta, but not so much against off-meta picks. Though this thing is clearly an exception. I'm just gonna burn. Oh, that's annoying. Fuck off. Okay, so what do I do? What do I do? Can I foul play? Like, foul play doesn't do anything. I'm gonna sit here and recover until he dies. That seems like a decent strategy. As he just Spain splits again. Oh wait, that's never gonna kill him then. Huh, that's interesting. I'll start foul playing him. Oh, he's dead. What? But that shouldn't have done that much. He doesn't have attack himself either. That's really weird. What is he? I'm gonna recover. Oh, what? Okay, sure. Go right ahead, buddy. Safeguard. That's... Okay, goodbye, Lugia. What is he doing? Like, is there a strategy behind what he's doing, or is he just clicking random moves? I'm just going to Groudon because it walls Genesect. As he Iron Heads, which does absolutely nothing. I'm gonna set up Rocks, because Genesect doesn't do anything to me. Charizard is going into Primal Kyogre, which means Level Bloom doesn't do anything. And I get up 3 Rocks, which is quite nice. As he goes into Lugia. Not into Primal Kyogre. Why? A level... Oh, that's actually kind of scary. As I get the Lava Plume off, I didn't burn. He's maybe my Toxic again if he doesn't... Oh, I thought he forfeited for a second. But that was just the text of me. Of the Harsh Sunlight fading. Never mind. I have seen that shit happen before, of him just forfeiting after something stupid like that happened. He safeguards again. I'm gonna Foul Play. I'm gonna Foul Play again. Like, he's not doing anything to my Sableye, and I mean, I can... Eventually I'm gonna have to switch into something that deals with this Lugia, which is not really something I have. Admittedly, Xerneas has great potential to win this game if I kill the Genesect. Then I can just go into Xerneas and win. I just go into Groudon on Kyogre. It's the easiest switch in the whole world. As he goes for Origin Pulse, which fails, of course, thanks to the Harsh Sunlight. I'm gonna go for Lava Plume because I'm predicting a switch to Lugia, as I am right, which is awesome. Which is Sun Boost and does a lot of damage. And he's not actually leftovers. I didn't notice that before. What is he? Now I get the Lava Plume again. I'm fine with him Toxicing my Groudon, honestly. I do need it for the Genesect. But it's really not that bad. As he goes to Yveltal, which you kind of just want a Lava Plume. Do I have a different way of dealing with the Genesect? I think Lugia can deal with the Genesect quite well. So I'm just gonna Lava Plume this Yveltal. Potentially burn him, which would be nice. Yes, I get the burn. Nice. At this point, this Groudon is... Actually, this Groudon could be quite useful in getting rid of the Kyogre's Rain at some point. So I am gonna switch into something that doesn't have attack. Sableye doesn't have attack. And quite a bit of defense. As he goes for the Foul Play, see that does absolutely nothing. There is no way in the whole world that he switches out right now, so I'm just gonna recover. Oh, he taunts me. Why? This guy hasn't learned his lesson from the Whirlwind yet, I guess. I want to go into Sableye because I want to remove... Because he doesn't gonna do anything to me. So it was no threat. See, I need to go into Groudon right now to remove this thing's threat of water spouting my whole team. That is kind of the problem. As he goes for Ancient Power, that's fine. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me right now? It's fine. I can Whirlwind him out. It's not that big of a problem. It's just stupid that he gets it. That's all, pretty much. It's fine. It's fine. I can deal with this. I need to Whirlwind again, because if he sets up, I might be in trouble. So I'm going to Whirlwind again. As he goes for Ingrain. What? That fails. Now, because of the Ingrain. Honestly, some ways you could see that as genius. In other ways, you could see it as really, really fucked up weird. I see it as both. Okay. This is kind of an awkward spot right now, because I can't Whirlwind him. I'll see how long I can stall him with Lugia. Because I need that toxic damage to start racking up. He is Ingrain Xerneas. As he goes for... Oh, that sucks. Oh my god, this... am I actually gonna lose to fucking Ingrain Xerneas? I didn't even know this thing got Ingrain! He went for Geomancy again. I don't know what to do. This is actually really bad. This is actually really, really bad. This is actually really, really, really bad. I'm gonna Toxic him again. Oh, he didn't. He actually didn't go for the aromatherapy this time. I was expecting him to. Yeah, I mean, probably my Lugia is probably dead at this point. And there's not really that much I can do about it. I think I'm gonna lose to this thing, honestly. I'm gonna fake him out. get more toxic damage going. I mean, I know I died to a Moonblast, but I just need this toxic damage to kill him. Pretty much. What do I sack here? What do I not need? Let me see. Giratina might take hits from the Primal Kyogre, so that could be useful. Do I need Landorus? Kind of want Landorus, honestly. I need... Do I want Sableye? Do I want to keep Sableye? Sableye can also take hits from this thing. I need Xerneas. I want Xerneas to win. I think Giratina is my least useful member right now. So I'm going to sack off Giratina. This goes for Aromatherapy. Oh, shit. Oh, right. Aromatherapy. I knew he had that. Fuck. I lost. I just lost. Pretty sure I just lost. Well, that was... Honestly, this is an incredible set. Ingrained Xerneas. It's absolute bullshit and it should never work, but I fucked up and it worked. Ingrained Xerneas. I cannot believe I'm losing to this. But I am. And credit to my opponent. Because he pulled it off. And he swept my whole team with it. And that's amazing. But what the fuck is... Ingrained Xerneas? I'm sorry guys. I can't predict Ingrained Xerneas. I cannot predict that. I can't not Whirlwind on that turn. I can't believe that happened. Oh my god, that happened. He had one attack. He had one attack. He was Aromatherapy, Geomancy, Ingrain, Moonblast, Xerneas. He had one attack and I had no resistance to it anymore because Primal Groudon died. And either way, he would have still destroyed me because I couldn't roar him. Wow. I mean, I could have predicted Aromatherapy that last turn. Instead of switching into Giratina, I could have Will-O-Wisped him. Possibly forcing him to Aromatherapy again. I could have played it better. I forgot about Aromatherapy. That's my own fault, but wow. Honestly, credit to my opponent. That is a good set that you pulled off. It shouldn't have worked if I would have been smarter and realized that I needed Primal Groudon to deal with this thing. But honestly, if I would have known he would have been Ingrain, I would have totally kept Primal Groudon because I could have just Precipice Blazed him. But now... Yeah, okay, well that happened. GG, I'm gonna go into the next match and I'll see you guys there. Alright. For the next match, we're facing Ditto, Primal Groudon, Arceus, some Arceus form, we don't know yet. Probably Mega Gengar, Yveltal, and Deoxys Attack. My lead is, again, Mega Sableye. It always is Mega Sableye. I don't care if he's Primal Groudon. This is a bad matchup for Mega Sableye, I will acknowledge that. But I'm just gonna fake him out. Once again, my switch into Primal Groudon is my Giratina. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. As he goes for Fire Punch, which does 25%, that's fine. I feel like Dracoing here. He doesn't have the best... He doesn't really have a switch into it unless he's Arceus Fairy. So I'm just going to Draco. As he goes into his Arceus Normal. Oh wow, that took it way better than I expected. I'm going to T-Wave this Arceus. Because... What is... Arceus Normal with Stealth Rocks. No, guys. What the hell? Can we play normal sets, please? Not this random bullcrap. That makes no sense. Please. I mean, Mega Sableye is a great match. What is this? I don't get this guy. God damn it. I'm gonna foul play him. See if he... Oh shit, that did a lot. No, he got the burn. Are you serious? Alright, I'm going into Lugia, I think, this time. And doing it, I'm gonna attempt to Toxic this Groudon. I don't know what's gonna happen here, honestly. Oh, he gets crit. That wasn't that bad, though. I'm just gonna Toxic. And then Roost Spam. And I missed the Toxic. Great! Nice! Good job, Lugia. Come on. I wish, if I would have landed that, I would have been doing damage now. I have to roost, otherwise I died to the fire punch. As he goes to Gengar, I need to switch out on this turn. Or I get destroyed. So I go into Groudon now. Because he's gonna Mega Evolve here. And then he tends to trap my Lugia. I take that pretty well. Wow, this is honestly getting ridiculous. I just go for Precipice Blade, see if I can knock this guy out. So what happened? He got a Burn with Fire Punch, I missed the Toxic, and then he got a Special Defense Orb with Shadow Ball. I had the Precipice Blades because I was gonna get 2-hit KO'd by Shadow Ball, so I couldn't really do much else. I saw the Yveltal coming, but I had no choice. I think... Do I go into Xerneas? I can't beat this Groudon yet, though. My team just gets so weakened by shit. That, oh my god, that sucks so much. Here's the thing, I can't switch into this thing anymore now. I can't, because like what do I do? What do I do now? Now my team got weakened by that bullshit. Yeah, I had to sack something off there. Okay, so what was his Primal Groudon set? It was decently offensive, right? It did a lot to my Mega Sableye. But I think he was pretty... How much did my Foul Play do to him? Let me see, where was that? That was... Oh, not up there. That was way too far down. I Foul Play. Did crit with 30. That means he's not very offensive. Do I want to predict him coming in, or do I think this Yveltal is just going to attack me? No, I'm just going to start whittling this Groudon down. Honestly, if he even comes in. Otherwise, I just Moonblast this Yveltal and kill it. That's fine. If I start whittling that Groudon down now... Oh, wow. He went to this thing? Wait, how weak is Groudon exactly? I'm going to do a quick calc of how much HP Ground is supposed to do. I'll be right back. Alright, so he only takes an HP Ground if he is fully specially defensive. And that's not very common. So I'm going to set up a Geomancy now. Let's see. He said... Oh my god, that was a free Geomancy. Thank you. I'm Moonblast now. Anything that comes in dies. He might think, yeah, I can sweep with Ditto. He can't, because he can easily break Xerneas. That Ditto is a problem, kind of. I don't know how he's gonna play this. He probably goes to Ditto right now, I assume. He goes to Groudon. Okay, let's see. Is he fully specially defensive? That's what this depends on now. He's not. Awesome. Groudon's dead. Okay, this might be a sweep. Depends on what his Ditto is. If he is Choice Scarf, I think we're fine. If he is Choice Scarf, I go into Groudon, I roar him out, and I set up later again with Xerneas. If he's not, then it's gonna come down to speed die. The Ox's attack comes in. This thing is most likely sashed if he brings it in like... Oh no, he's Extreme Speed. He's Life Orb Extreme Speed. The Ox's attack is dead. Alright. I'm really beating up his team now. As he does now... He now goes into Ditto. That's fine. I want to keep the Xerneas here for later. So I'm going to go into Groudon. Oh wait, no. I can't go into Groudon yet because I'm too low. I can't take 2 Moonblast at this range. Do I just want to hit this thing? Do I live? I don't think I live. I have to go into something. Do I need Landorus? Do I need Giratina? I don't need Giratina. I'm gonna go into Giratina. Go ahead, kill my Giratina. See what you got. He went for Moonblast. He's most likely Choice Scarf, so now I can go into Groudon, roar him out, and set up again. Do I want to roar him out or just want to Precipice Blades? If I don't roar him out and he doesn't kill me, okay, that's good, that's very good. He now goes into Gengar, that means I'm dead. That sucks that he went to Gengar. Alright, so how do I play this? I can win this. I just need to play it smart. Landorus can kill this thing, easy. I'm just gonna go for Earth Power. I don't think he can kill me. Actually, he probably can. I couldn't stay in with Xerneas there. That sucks. I should have not set up with Xerneas. That was stupid. Why did I do that? I mean, I did hurt his team a lot. I killed 3 Pokemon, but still. Should have removed that Ditto first. He is not going to easily be able to kill Lugia, though. Honestly. He kills my Landorus. I can live with him killing my Landorus. Considering his Ditto is most likely Scarf. Would going into Xerneas right now be a good idea? Because his Ditto is not coming out right now. So he will send out his Yveltal. His Ditto is coming out. Why? Because all I need to do is weaken this Ditto. Yveltal, can Yveltal kill my Lugia? I don't think it can. As he knocks me... What? That shouldn't have knocked me out. It does like 30% to my Xerneas normally. Alright, I'm gonna roost. How is he doing so much damage? What is he? Is he choice specs? He shouldn't be doing this much damage. Right, I get my multi-skill back right now. That's what I needed. I'm gonna Toxic him. There's a chance Lugia can manage to stall this game out. He has Toxic on this Yveltal. Come on, why do you not just... Toxic Yveltal's bullshit. Wow, they did nothing. How is that doing so much? I don't understand. When I was foul playing the Lugia, did nothing. I guess he does have Dark Aura, but come on, what is this? He's doing so much more than I am all the time. What the fuck? That makes no sense. It's ridiculous, man. Why do you have Toxic on your Yveltal? That makes no sense. Can we just run normal sets, please? I lost this game, sure, but what the hell? I shouldn't have set up with Xerneas so early, but this makes no fucking sense. It's just bullshit, man. Well, watch, now he's gonna just suddenly one-shot me and advise me. Oh, he didn't actually. Okay, that's just adding insult to injury. It didn't matter, sure, but still stupid. That was so much bullshit. I actually don't even care what that was. How does he doing so much damage to me all the time? I don't get it. I'm gonna go into the next one. I'll see you guys there, I guess. For the next match, I believe this is a team we've already faced, but whatever. Yveltal, Xerneas, Primal Kyogre, Lugia, Genesect, and Nosepass, which we've indeed faced before. And I am fine with that. I don't care about facing the same team again. I'm not leading... Oh, he let Kyogre. But why did I Primal Refill first? He's not Primal. He's... Okay. I'm gonna set up the rocks immediately. I need them. What is Lugia? Lugia wants to Toxic me. Ah, damn it, I didn't Mega Evolve yet. I'm going to Landorus. Lugia, he's definitely going for Toxic. And I could potentially knock off the Lugia. Or whatever. I don't like that Landorus isn't doing much, but this just happens. Like, Landorus needs a good matchup to be able to do things. And he didn't. Wait, did I face his team? I might have. I might have faced it, but you didn't. I don't remember. Did I? Like, I played one match, which my opponent disconnected immediately, so I didn't show it. That may have been against this team. So I might get to show it after all. Which is kind of cool. I'm gonna knock off. I don't care what he does, but I did this bad game. I don't care about losing Landorus. Yeah, I've seen this team before, that's for sure. I'm gonna Rock Slide next. Why was he oh, he was Lumberry Lugia. I saw him not have leftovers last time. He was apparently Lumberry. That does a ton. He recovers. That's fine. I think I'm going into Sableye next. I will keep Landorus alive for a little bit longer. Because why not? I am going to... Do I want to Fake Out or do I want to Will-O-Wisp? I'm going to Will-O-Wisp. As he does stay in. Oh yeah, wait, he had Safeguard. Ha, I'm stupid, never mind. Don't mind me, guys, I'm just an idiot. Immediately going to Groudon on the Xerneas. Why did I go for Willow? I'm so stupid. I'm not used to seeing Safeguard. That's my excuse. He whirlwind at my Sableye again. He did that last time as well. And he just goes for Geomancy. If he crits me with HP Ground, I'm gonna get pissed. He doesn't have HP Ground, it seems. Oh, was this the Ingrain Xerneas? This was totally the Ingrain Xerneas. Oh my god, I need to be careful of that this time. I'm gonna Lava Plume. See if I can kill the Genesect. See U-turns. It's fine. He doesn't have Primal Kyogre, so he can't remove my Intense Sunlight. Which is kind of cool. Let's see what he goes into to take this Lava Plume. I mean, Nosepass is already dead if it comes in. Because of the Stealth Rocks, which is kind of cool. Lugia does want to take Stealth Rocks damage plus Lava Plume. I guess I do need to keep Groudon alive if this is the Ingrain Xerneas again. I believe it is. I believe it is, so I have to keep that in mind. As he doesn't need Sack from the Nosepass. That's fine. Like, if he might go into Xerneas now. And then I just press Spice Blaze twice, which should knock him out. Luckily though, he burns power up, so that's really nice. I have to switch out here. Do I need Landorus this game? I don't think I need Landorus this game, so... Yes, Quick Claw Yveltal. Guys. Yes, Quick Claw Yveltal. Okay guys, whatever buddy. Does he have things that can take hits from my Xerneas at this point? No. Absolutely not. Actually, yes. Fuck. He has Genesect that's full HP, right? Pretty much, yeah. I'm just gonna click Moonblast then. Because Genesect doesn't like taking hits from me, it just can. Okay, sure. I'm happy that I didn't go Geomancy then. I can Geomancy later now. As he goes to Genesect, I can't stay in. Even though I know he's gonna go for U-turn, I'm not staying in. I can't. But I also don't want to go into Primal Groudon because it might get weakened to the point where it can't take one more Moonblast. At +2. Which really is really bad. I'm going to Giratina. He T-Waves. Why does you have T-Wave on your Genesect? I'm gonna T-Wave as well. And then I can Hex something. And I'm gonna get flinched. Wow! I predicted that one. Watch, I'm gonna get flinched again. Wow! This is fun. I've never seen anything like this happen before. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and Whirlwind him. See what he wants to go into. At least he'll be in something that doesn't want to be in on me, I guess. Like, by Whirlwinding here, I make sure that whatever he wants to be in on his Lugia is not in on my Lugia. He goes to Kyogre. Now Whirlwind. And he goes to Xerneas. He gets into Xerneas. Like, it's super simple. I go into Groudon. Zero choice. Because this is, I'm pretty sure this is the Ingrain Xerneas. There it is. Alright, he has no power up anymore, so I can Precipice Blade twice. And I miss. That lost me the game. I think that may have lost me the game. Unless I can still live one more one more Moonblast, but I don't think I can. I think that's game. Oh! 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 Okay, thank you. Okay. I don't care what anyone says. That's deserved. I don't care. I played it to the best of my ability. I could not possibly have played that one any better. So I think that's deserved. I'm going to Giratina here because I want to keep my Groudon alive to remove Kyogre's Rain. As he goes to Lugia, I'm fine with that. I'm gonna T-Wave this guy. And then Might be oh my god, I safeguard Lugia. I keep forgetting about that safeguard, man. It's so weird. This Hex is just as much. I wonder if I get to attack with Genset. I do. Nice, the Genset gone. Xerneas can win now at any point. Okay, I'm hoping he goes for an Ice type move here. Because if he goes for an Ice type move here, I can then go into Xerneas and Geomancy. As he goes for Ancient Power. Don't get the boost again. He got the boost last time, I remember that now. I can now go for Geomancy. He crits me, does not get the boost. He forfeits, yeah, there was no way he was gonna win. Okay, thank God we won a match. Landorus once again didn't do anything. Landorus didn't do much in general this game, this video. Yeah, I mean, there's not much I can do about that. Landorus is very matchup dependent. And I didn't get the matchups he needed. So he didn't do much. What he is supposed to do is mainly kill Primal Groudon. That is his goal. And there were barely any Primal Groudons today, which surprised me. So, yeah. That's very interesting. I don't know what else to say about this. I'm not going to record more matches or anything just because I want Landorus to do anything. I don't have time for that. So, this is it for today. I want to thank you all so much for watching. We're going to go to next time to a tier that's, in my opinion, way more fun than Ubers. I don't like the Ubers tier. I think it's too unbalanced. We're going to Aryu. And we're, for the first time in the series, revisiting an evolution line that we've already done. Or at least for the first time since we started randomizing. We're visiting Kilava's big brother, Typhlosion. And as opposed to his little brother, Typhlosion isn't bulky at all. But I'm going to explain it all in the next video. I'm going to see you guys all there. I'm out. Peace.